बोलो वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। बोलो श्री राधा रानी की जय। अरे जोर से बोलो, बोलो श्री राधा रानी की जय। This is, we are observing a festival. 3 days Braj Ras festival. Yeah. So, you want to participate in this festival?
Yes.
It's a special festival, Braj Ras. Ras, you know what is meaning Ras? What is Ras? Huh? Mellow. Spiritual mellow. But this is not only spiritual mellow, this is beyond spirituality. This is Braj Ras. Where spirituality lies in each and every speck of dust in the Braj. This is Braj Ras. So you all want to go Braj with me?
Yes.
But Braj is so far. Vrindavan is so far from here, right? It's not that far, right? There are many miles difference. But let's go Braj with our mind. चलेंगे मेरे मन से? We all have mind, right? As we say, mind your own business. We all have mind. So even if we can go with mind to Braj, we get equal amount of result to be in Braj. So let's go with mind. No. ओ मन चल रे वृंदावन धाम, श्री राधे राधे गाए। ओ मन चल रे वृंदावन धाम, श्री राधे राधे गाए। ओ मन चल रे वृंदावन धाम, श्री राधे राधे गाए। चल रे वृंदावन राधे राधे गाएंगे, श्यामा श्यामा गाएंगे। 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 चल रे वृंदावन धाम, श्री राधे राधे गाएंगे। वृंदावन में विनोद बिहारी, वृंदावन में विनोद बिहारी, विनोद बिहारी की लीला है न्यारी। विनोद बिहारी की विनोद बिहारी की लीला है न्यारी। विनोद बिहारी की मैं तो आरती करूं सुबह शाम, श्री राधे राधे गाएंगे। मैं तो आरती करूं सुबह शाम, श्री राधे राधे गाएंगे। ओ मन चल रे वृंदावन धाम, श्री राधे राधे गाएंगे। सेवा कुंज की सेवा करेंगे, सेवा कुंज की सेवा कुंज की सेवा करेंगे। सेवा कुंज की प्रिया प्रियतम को चित्त में धर ले। प्रिया प्रियतम को तुझे मिल जाए श्यामा श्याम श्री राधे राधे गाएंगे तुझे मिल जाए श्यामा श्याम श्री राधे राधे ओ मन चल रे वृंदावन धाम श्री राधे राधे गाएंगे कुंज गलिन में कुंज बिहारी कुंज गलिन में कुंज गलिन में कुंज बिहारी कुंज गलिन में कुंज बिहारी संग राधा प्यारी कुंज बिहारी संग कुंज बिहारी संग राधा प्यारी कुंज बिहारी मैं तो दर्शन करूं सुबह शाम श्री राधे राधे गाएंगे मैं तो दर्शन करूं कैसे ओ मैं तो दर्शन करूं सुबह शाम श्री राधे राधे गाएंगे ओ मन चल रे वृंदावन धाम श्री राधे राधे गाएंगे मन चल रे वृंदावन ओ राधे राधे गाएंगे श्यामा श्यामा गाएंगे राधे राधे गाएंगे ओ राधे राधे गाएंगे श्यामा श्यामा गाएंगे राधे राधे गाएंगे ओ मन चल रे वृंदावन धाम श्री राधे राधे गाएंगे मन चल रे वृंदावन में यमुना किनारा वृंदावन में यमुना बोलो यमुना महारानी की ओ वृंदावन में यमुना किनारा वृंदावन में निर्मल शीतल बहती है धारा निर्मल शीतल निर्मल शीतल बहती है धारा होका लगाए सुबह शाम श्री राधे राधे गाएंगे ओ होका लगाए सुबह शाम श्री राधे राधे गाएंगे ओ मन चल रे वृंदावन धाम श्री राधे राधे गाएंगे ओ राधे राधे गाएंगे श्यामा श्यामा गाएंगे राधे राधे गाएंगे
अली मोहे लागे वृंदावननी को, अली मोहे लागे वृंदावननी, सखीरी मोहे लागे वृंदावननी को, मोहे लागे वृंदावननी को, लागे वृंदावननी को, सखीरी मोहे लागे वृंदावननी को,
लागे वृंदावननी को, सखीरी मोहे
लागे वृंदावननी
ओ
अली मोहे लागे वृंदावननी को, अली मोहे लागे वृंदावननी को, घर घर तुलसी ठाकुर पूजा, घर घर तुलसी ठाकुर पूजा, घर घर तुलसी ठाकुर पूजा, ओ ठाकुर पूजा, ठाकुर पूजा, ओ ठाकुर पूजा, ठाकुर पूजा, ओ दर्शन गोविंद जी को, दर्शन गोविंद जी को, अली मोहे लागे वृंदावननी रत्न सिंहासन आप विराजे,
रत्न सिंहासन आप विराजे,
ओ आप विराजे,
ओ आप विराजे,
प्रभु आप विराजे,
प्रभु आप विराजे।
मुकुट धरो तुलसी को, मुकुट धरो तुलसी को, आली मोहे लागे वृंदावनी को, आली मोहे लागे वृंदावनी को, लागे वृंदावनी को, सखी मोहे लागे वृंदावनी को,
लागे वृंदावनी को सखी मोहे लागे
वृंदावनी को। कुंजन कुंजन फिरत राधिका,
कुंजन कुंजन फिरत राधिका,
कुंजन कुंजन फिरत श्री राधिका,
कुंजन कुंजन फिरत राधिका।
शब्द सुनत मुरली को, शब्द सुनत मुरली को, आली मोहे लागे वृंदावनी 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 को। मीरा के प्रभु गिरिधर नागर, मीरा के प्रभु गिरिधर नागर, प्रभु गिरिधर नागर, ओ गिरिधर नागर, भजन बिना नर की को, भजन बिना नर की को, ओ आली मोहे लागे वृंदावनी को, आली मोहे लागे वृंदावनी को, ओ आली मोहे लागे वृंदावनी को, आली मोहे लागे वृंदावनी को, लागे वृंदावनी को, सखी मोहे लागे वृंदावनी को,
लागे वृंदावनी को सखी
मोहे लागे वृंदावनी को। ओ राधे राधे गोविंद गोविंद राधे, ओ राधे राधे गोविंद गोविंद राधे, राधे राधे गोविंद गोविंद राधे, ओ राधे राधे गोविंद गोविंद राधे, ओ राधे राधे गोविंद गोविंद राधे, ओ गोविंद राधे, ओ गोविंद राधे, ओ गोपीनाथ राधे, ओ गोपीनाथ राधे, ओ दामोदर राधे, ओ गोविंद राधे, ओ दामोदर राधे, ओ राधे राधे गोविंद गोविंद राधे, राधे राधे गोविंद गोविंद राधे, ओ राधे राधे गोविंद गोविंद राधे, राधे राधे गोविंद गोविंद राधे, ओ हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम राम, बोलो हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे,
हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे,
ओ हरे राम 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 हरे हरे,
हरे राम राम राम,
बोलो हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, ओ हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, राम राम, बोलो हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम राम, बोलो हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, बोलो कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram O Ali mohe lage Vrindavan ki to 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 lage Vrindavan ki ko sabhi mohe lage Vrindavan ki to lage Vrindavan ki ko sabhi mohe lage Vrindavan O Ali mohe lage Vrindavan ko bolo banke bihari lal ki bolo barsane wali ki jai jai Shri Radhe Shyam.
Hare Krishna. Bolo Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki. Okay. So how to organize? Yes.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Turn on. Hare Krishna, everybody. Hare Krishna, everybody. All right, nice to see all of you. Thank you very, very much for joining us on a Thursday. On a Thursday evening, which is a weekday. I really appreciate that. And today marks day one of our 3-day Braj festival. So we are all attempting, as Maharaj said before the kirtan, to put our minds in Vrindavan, to put our minds and to put our hearts, because that's where the Lord conducts so many different pastimes. So for those of you, obviously most of you know Pujapad Bhaktivedanta Siddhanti Maharaj. Please everybody give a round of applause. Welcome. So for those of you who don't know Maharaj is very senior disciple of our Gurudev Nitya Vishnupada Stotra Shishimad Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, and also the disciple of Nitya Vishnupada Stotra Shishimad Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj. So Maharaj is very, very senior to us, to myself of course, and I believe to all of you. And Maharaj spends his entire life preaching Krishna consciousness, right? This is very difficult. Actually, if we understand this as householders, it's very difficult to do this, to give up one's complete life in the service of Krishna, of Hari, Guru, and Vaishnava. So, Maharaj has been traveling for over 5 years to the US, repeatedly, visiting so many different cities, I think over 10 cities in the US, and of course many, many cities in Europe, South America, Asia, Australia, New Zealand, so many places. He's traveled all over the world. And he spends his time and his energy nourishing and encouraging devotees to practice Krishna consciousness. This is not an ordinary thing. And I have seen with my own eyes how much parishram, how much energy he expends in the service of devotees like ourselves. Actually, if we see, he's doing the real service to us. Many times we think we are serving him, but actually he's serving us, because he's taking flight after flight after flight. Imagine sleeping in a new place, eating different foods, flying different time zones, left and right, all day, all year. And if we see his schedule in India, oh, I think all of us would just fall kaput on the floor if we did even 1 week traveling with him. Because 7 days katha, 3 house programs per day, then next 7 days katha, then house programs, city to city to city, so many different services he's offering. So I request you all to please join us for these 3 days. Take full advantage of this beautiful Harikatha. I'm requesting Maharaj to speak in English today because of the devotees who are present
That was
here.
not the plan.
That was not the plan originally, but I am humbly requesting him on many of your behalf that he speak in English, and we really try to not only immerse our minds and our soul and our hearts in the katha, but also really enjoy these pastimes, because we requested Maharaj to speak about pastimes over these 3 days of pastimes that not all of us have heard, right? Especially for those of you who joined the Saturday classes or even the Sunday classes, then we mostly speak about philosophy, very less Krishna Leela. But we requested Maharaj less philosophy, more Krishna Leela, because ultimately that is our heart and soul. So with that, I would request again Maharaj to please begin. Hare Krishna.
Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjansalakaya Chakshurum litam yena tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Gaur Chandraya Radhikaya Sadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namah. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya. Namne Gaur Vishve Namaha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagat Pate Gopesh Gopikant Radha Kant Namostute Tapta Kanchan Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhana Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye. Yam Pravajantamanupeta Peta Krityam Dvaipana Viraha Katura Jvaha Putreti Tanmayatya Tarvo Vinedustam Sarvabhuta Hidayam Munimanutusmi. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta. Bolo Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram. Loudly, one more time. Hare Krishna 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 Thank you so much. That's too much. It's a heavy load, huh? Okay. Before I begin speaking anything, I remember and pay obeisances to my spiritual master, Nitla Vishnu Vishnu Pasthota Shar Bhakti Pramapuri Gosai Maharaj, an equal amount of remembrance and regard to my Shiksha Gurudevs, Nitla Vishnu Vishnu Pasthota Shar Bhakti Vedanta Narayan Gosai Maharaj, and Nitla Vishnu Vishnu Pad Bhakti Vigyan Shila Bhati Gosai Maharaj. My Venerable Dandot Pranams, the lotus feet of the entire Guru Parampara, to Saparikar Sachinandan Gaur Hari. Excuse me. And to all senior devotees here and our respected guests. It's a pleasure to have all of you here. And my heartfelt gratitude to dear host Haripriya Didi and Sachinandan Prabhu, along with Pram Prabhu here, all the way from Dubai, to attend this 3 days festival. And all of you from different part of the city, Sugarland, Cyprus, I'm familiar with some names. Thank you so much for coming, and devotees came all the way from Austin and Stately Farms. I think that's the success of our festival. You all came from so far, and with your presence itself, this festival is getting more and more important. Yeah. So the title given to me of this festival is called Braj Ras. The plan was to speak in Hindi, but man proposed and God disposed. He disposed this plan, and Mahaprabhu is there, remembering Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the deity of this house, for his pleasure, because he's the one who's always absorbed in Braj Ras. So for his pleasure and for the pleasure of my spiritual master, who was also all the time absorbed and immersed in that Braj Ras. And not only my Gurudev, but entire lineage, all Guru Parampara, all the Vaishnavas, they always absorbed in Braj Ras. And following the footsteps of all Acharyas, all our Gurudevs, devotees who are following their footsteps, they also want to get absorbed in Braj Ras. Yeah? What to speak of Gurudevs and the Vaishnavas, even Krishna himself. He wants to get drawn in that Braj Ras. Even Krishna himself. He don't want to go out of it. He always wants to be in that Braj Ras. What is that Braj Ras? I'm just warming up, coming up. What is that Braj Ras? My Gurudev used to say, example, just like a bumblebee, very strong, it can pierce through the very thick wood. It's so powerful. But when that bumblebee sits in the lotus, and at the sunset, when the lotus closes petals, that bumblebee was so strong, can even pierce the wood. He can't pierce the tender, soft petals of the lotus. Why? He get intoxicated there. The intoxication there. What is intoxication? The nectar which is present in that lotus. Similarly, another name of that bumblebee is Madhusudan. Madhusudan means Krishna. Madhu means the nectar, and Krishna. And Sudan means one who is very expert in extracting that nectar. So Krishna is very expert in extracting the nectar from that Braj Ras. When we say Braj, that means Vrindavan. And Ras means the special flavors or mallows present in Braj. So we're going to start this today, and it's going to go tomorrow, Friday and Saturday, 3 days festival here. For the pleasure of Shri Gurudev and the deity of this house, the owner of this house, that's Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He loves to hear this. In the pastimes of Mahaprabhu, Mahaprabhu always and always, for 48 years, he stayed on this planet and is always hearing this Braj Ras and get totally immersed in that, and used to embrace all those devotees who are speaking about this Braj Ras. So, hey Mahaprabhu, I can't expect that loving embrace of yours, but if you kindly bless me so that I'm able to speak with right words, with right mood, and following the Harikatha, footsteps of my Gurudev, who taught us the varieties and the details of Braj and the Braj Ras. I'm only expecting, my desire is very small. I'm only expecting the life after life I may attain and the service of your divine lotus feet. That's only my desire. Your loving embrace is too high for me. That is for your associates. So keep that reserved for them. My place is at your lotus feet only. So may I attain this Braj Ras and Braj Raj in this lifetime. Before we start this, I would like to say that the moods of Braj Ras is very vividly expressed by Shukdev Goswami in Srimad Bhagavatam, which is 10th canto. What is Bhagavatam and what is Bhagavad Gita? Many people they ask this question. So very simple answer, Bhagavad Gita is what Krishna spoke and Bhagavatam is what Krishna is. That means the embodiment of Krishna is Srimad Bhagavatam. There is no difference between Krishna and Srimad Bhagavatam. They are same. In that Bhagavad Gita, which is a transcendental song sung by Krishna. What is Bhagavad Gita? A beautiful transcendental song sung by Krishna. But song is always termed as Geet. Whereas we address this song as Gita. Geet means song. But this is Gita. Gita means, what is Ta means? Ta means Tran. Tran means deliverance. The song sung by the Lord for our deliverance is called Gita. So there is my time over? So there in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is warning everyone. Be careful if you hearing my stories. Be careful. Because first of all, I am the Supreme Lord. He claims by pointing his index finger on his chest. Aham sarvasya prabhu. Matta sarvam pravartade. I am the Lord of everyone, everything emanates from me. But be careful. If you want to dive in that Brajaras, be careful. Don't take me as ordinary human boy or ordinary human teenager. So, those who think I'm ordinary, for them Krishna said, Avajanti ma muda manushyatanam ashrita. They are foolish, they are stupid, who thinks I am ordinary human being. Whereas I am the Lord of the all lords. I am the Lord of everyone. This is Bhagavad Gita. Similarly, a word similar to this in Srimad Bhagavatam also says, Manushyatanam ashrita. Anugraya bhaktanam manushyatanam ashrita. Ja bhajantu ma. Third line here. Anugraya bhaktanam manushyatanam ashrita. Bhajate. See, I'm getting old. Ya shutva tatparo bhavet. Ya shutva tatparo bhavet. Krishna is saying, Anugraya bhaktanam. Why? Being supreme, I am enacting ordinary like pastimes, means ordinary human like pastimes in Braj. Why? Who is this? I'm getting a little distracted. क्या बोल रहा था मैं? See, if I get this, then I miss my link. Anugraya bhaktanam manushyatanam ashrita. Bhajate tadrisham kidam yashutva tatparam bhavet. Krishna is saying, being supreme, why am I enacting ordinary human-like pastimes? Anugraya bhaktanam. To give pleasure to my associates, my family member. It's for them I am doing this. And whoever hears this, Ya Shutva Tatpar Bhavet, not that means He's not saying, I'm requesting you to hear this. He said, you should hear this. It's a mandatory. You have to hear this. Because that's the ultimate goal of human life. And what is that? Braj Ras. Little foundation is needed to build the house. So philosophy is the foundation to build the palace of Ras, or the palace of pastimes of Krishna. So prior to hear the Braj Ras, we have to keep this in mind. The glories of Krishna being supreme, and to just give pleasure to his associates, he's enacting ordinary human-like pastimes, seeing them getting pleasure and seeing pleasure in them extracting pleasure. This is the only and only purpose of Krishna. Right? So, there are 4 rasa in Braj. Servitude, dasya ras, friendship, sakhya ras, parenthood, vasalya ras, and madhur ras. Beloved mood, paramour mood, madhur ras. These are 4 important ingredients, 4 important rasa, which makes complete Braj Ras. This makes complete Braj Ras. Dasya means there are some servants of Krishna. Their names are Rattak Patrak. But Srila Gurudev used to describe that this Rattak Patrak, actually they are not servant of Krishna. No one served Krishna like servant in Braj. They are servants of his father Nanda Maharaj. But being the servant of his father Nanda Maharaj, they keep affection towards Krishna and they take care of Krishna. That's why servants. Then there are Sakhas. Shridham, Subal, Madhumanga, Stotra Krishna, Ujjwal, Arjun. These are friends of Krishna. Then, in parenthood, Yashoda, Maya and Nanda Baba. This is Dasya, Sakhya and Vasalya. But the glories of Braj is Krishna himself. See, I am building up this platform. Krishna himself, with his sweet desire or wish, he gave his rights to his very special potency. And that potency is known as Yog Maya. Yog means unite, and Maya means one who bewilders. So be careful, this is not Mahamaya. The Maya, the external energy which bewilders us, but this is Yog Maya who unite. But also the other function of Yog Maya is to bewilder. Bewilder whom? Krishna himself. And bewildering all the associates of Krishna. Otherwise, if Krishna always keep in his head, I am supreme, he cannot enact ordinary human-like pastimes, and therefore there will not to be any flavor or relishment in that Braj Ras. For that, he has to forget that he is supreme. So he is given this rights to his potency called Yog Maya. Mo Vishe Gopigan Upapati Bhave Yog Maya Koribe Apna Prabhave Amina Jani Na Jani Gopigan Duhu Rup Gane Duhu Nitya Hare Man Dharma Chhadi Rag Doho Kore Milan Kabu Mile Kabu Na Mile Devere Gatan. Yog Maya, I am giving you complete rights. I don't know how you are going to take this remote and whatever button you press. I just want to taste and relish. You make me forget that I am Lord, I am supreme, and you make me also reveal that I am supreme. Whenever you feel like, all rights to you. All rights to you. Who can give rights to someone? And who is he who's giving these rights? Supreme, not ordinary person. You know, sometimes we also give our rights to someone, to our loved and beloved one. Oh, I'm giving my rights to you. I will just follow whatever you say. Are you sure? Yes, yes. Are you 100% sure? I mean, yes. To some extent, to some degree.
Power of attorney.
Power of attorney. But Krishna is giving complete rights to Yogamaya. I don't know what you're going to do. You have to arrange my pastimes. So if you're arranging those pastimes, you have to make me forget that I am supreme. Yeah? And whenever it's required, you have to make me also reveal that I am supreme. Both things goes together, Vidattata and Muktata. He's omniscient and he's also get bewildered. Imagine the Supreme Lord, Krishna, who is the cause of all causes, he's getting bewildered? Yes. Intentionally he wants to get bewildered. Otherwise, he can't taste this. Yeah? That's the beauty of this. Beauty of Braj Ras. Where the Supreme Krishna, he don't want to address himself as Supreme and no one believe him he's Supreme. He don't want to address himself Supreme there. Even if he sometimes give a clue or a hint, then his friends start teasing him. Friends start teasing him. Oh, you see, the Supreme is coming. And Krishna feels so embarrassed. Don't say this, please. Oh, you know, Krishna, he's Supreme. The other friends asking, why? How can you say this? Say, oh, we saw one very strange kind of creature. He was having 4 heads. Is a creature? No, he's creator Brahma. Yeah, but it's not ordinary. Who has 4 heads? We are ordinary, we have 1 head, but he was 4 headed. And you know what he was doing? Again and again, he was paying obeisances on the ground. Again and again, he was folding hand and praying, praising to Krishna, saying, oh my Lord, you're supreme, you're cause of all causes. That's so strange. That's so strange. And you know what he was doing? He was going around Krishna 3 times. These demigods, they are foolish. They think our friend Krishna is Supreme Lord. So foolish. Then one of the friends asked, what if he's Supreme? He said, come on. He's Supreme. Other day I was wrestling with him and I pushed him down. He has no strength at all. And one day I was thinking, I saw his father, Nand Maharaj, ordered him, Krishna, can you bring my wooden shoes? And you know what? Krishna was looking here and there. And what he did? With so much efforts and endeavors, he tried to lift one shoe of his father and kept on his head. And he's trying so much efforts to lift the other one, but the first fell down. And with so much efforts, he tried to put both the shoes on his head, and he placed at the lotus feet of his father, and father gave him blessings. You think he's supreme? I don't believe this. Don't believe this. But there were some occasions. See, I'm not going on sequence. Because festival means no sequence. The fun of the festival is you should not go in sequence. Like in regular days. We have dinner like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Festival means it should be some late. Should be something different from ordinary days. This is a festival about. So Braj Ras is festival. So I'm not also going sequence. I'm trying to giving some examples, or we can say pastimes, where no one wants to believe Krishna is supreme. Everyone just wants to have fun with Krishna. But Krishna sometimes, he kills so many demons. He was only 6-day young boy and he killed Putana, a witch. She possessed the potency of 10,000 elephants. And Krishna was only 6-day young boy. Can you imagine 6-day young boy? दूध पीता बच्चा, दांत भी नहीं है. And Putana came is disguised herself as a motherly figure. She wants to feed Krishna with her breast milk, and Krishna killed her. The story starts from here. Krishna killed Putana. But actually the story starts from the birth of Krishna, which itself is a festival. I often say this, even though Srimad Bhagavatam 12 Canto itself is festival, but there are two great festivals announced by the reciter of Srimad Bhagavatam, Shri Shukdev Goswami, who is a dear parent of Radharani. He declared two great festivals. What are those two festivals? One festival is the birth of Krishna, called Nand Utsav. Nand Utsav. Where Shukdev Goswami is declaring this, a declaration, or the birth of Supreme has taken place. Where? In Braj, in Gokul. Nandastu Atma Jutpanne Jat Halal Mahamana Ayu Vipravedyat Snat Suchit Alankrita. The very first verse of Nand Utsav, where Krishna taken birth from the womb of Mother Yashoda. So Krishna is son of Yashoda Maya and who's his father? Just by hearing the news that Yashoda has delivered a beautiful young boy, Shri Nand Baba, he went to Jamuna, he took bath in Jamuna, and he dressed so opulently, wearing so many ornaments, and start distributing so many jewels. Very rich. Very rich. He has so many diamonds and pearls. He start distributing. His earrings full of diamonds. His bracelets full of all those pearls and diamonds. Necklace, everything. He start giving this. Whoever comes with whatever desire is fulfilling all their desires. Take whatever you want. And all the Brahmins and other people who are glorifying the dynasty of Nand Maharaj, whatever they are asking, Nand Maharaj giving them 3 times more of their expectation. This is one Utsav. And the other Utsav, which Shukdev Goswami directly said from his lotus lips, that this is Utsav, it's a festival. What is that Utsav? Ras Utsav Samparvarto Gopi Mandal Mandita Yogeshwarena Krishna Tasa Madhya Duri. Shukdev Goswami said, hence Ras Utsav means the dancing of Krishna with the gopis, his beloved ones, started. Ras Utsav Samparvarto. Krishna is dancing, the Supreme Lord is dancing. Yeah, we have so many stars. Star means movie stars. When they dance, what happens? Oh, entire world is seeing. Oh, it's dancing, it's dancing. How nicely, what are the steps? Oh, great. But when Supreme Krishna, when he dances, not only ordinary people of this universe, but even the demigods. How many demigods?
3.3 million.
3.3 million demigods. They came with their instruments. Yeah. So many instruments. Veena, Mridanga, Kartal, Khol, all that. They bring all their instruments and they start playing. And trying to match the steps of Krishna. Trying to. But they were failure. Why? Because Krishna is so fast in dancing. So those who are little familiar with music, the steps always go around, steps always goes with the, क्या बोलते हैं? Rhythm. The beats, yes, the beats. Krishna is so beautifully and so fast dancing with 100 million gopis, the beloved of Krishna. 100 million. One Krishna dancing with 100 million gopis. Can you imagine how it's possible? Is it possible? I mean, it's difficult to digest. But that's why this is Braj, because this is inconceivable. It's so difficult to conceive how it's possible. But Krishna is making this possible. When demigods, they bring the instruments, start playing with Krishna, you can't match up with the steps. So they just kept their instruments like this and only adoring the beauty of Krishna, how beautiful he looked like. As described, Madhyamana Haimana Mamarkota Yatha. Like a sapphire in the middle and some very high illuminated the diamonds around the sapphire. So the reflection of diamonds falling on the sapphire make the sapphire more and more beautiful. The beauty of Krishna enhanced in the middle of all those gopis around him. That's the comparison. So this is called a Rasa Leela, the best amongst all the pastimes of Krishna. Now, Krishna being so expert in dancing, two main occasions. Actually, he dances every day. Even his walking is like dancing. He don't walk simple like us. His walking is like a dancing. But two great occasions where Krishna showed his expertise in dance. What are two occasions? One is when he danced on the hoods of a snake. My goodness, what is that? Dancing on the hoods of a snake? There is no other platform to dance on? Only snake? Yes, the story is like that. What's the name of that snake? Huh? Kalya. Whose complexion was Kala, means dark complexion. And what is the complexion of Krishna? Also Kala, dark complexion. So two Kalyas meeting together. What a combination. Krishna jumped into the river, Jamuna, because Kalya was not an ordinary snake. Kalya is not an ordinary snake. He is the king of all the snakes. Thousands of hoods. Huge, gigantic body. That's Kalya. And because of his presence in the water, Jamuna, the whole Jamuna got poisoned. And he terrified everyone in whole Braj. But Krishna is thinking, oh, Kalya, I am the Kalya here. Means I am the one who's dark complexion. I give nectar to everyone and you're giving poison to everyone. I'm going to teach you a lesson. Krishna came running and jumped into the river. And the moment Krishna jumped into the river, the water splashed out. Means such heavy. Krishna is so heavy. Water came out, overflowed. And there, that snake Kalya coiled Krishna, wrapped around Krishna with his coils. In the beginning, Krishna is having fun with him. Let's see how much strength he has. So sometimes your back is itchy, you want someone to scratch. Krishna is scratching nice. He's having fun there. Everything about Krishna is fun. Everything is enjoy. Because he's enjoying, he wants to enjoy everything. He's fighting. The Kalya is trying to fight, trying to attack Krishna and wrap around Krishna. And Krishna in the beginning is showing, no, I'm very weak, you're very strong. That's what the hero they do in the movies. In the beginning they show, no, I'm very weak. But later when they come to express their strength. When Krishna heard the inhabitants of Vrindavan, my associates, my family member, I'm hearing their crying, oh, then I can't tolerate. Krishna was so intolerant there. And then he just applied little strength and Kaliya was not able to hold him. Finally, Krishna jumped on the head of the hoods of Kaliya, started dancing there. And on this occasion again, Savan Sajmuparya Sureshta Shakrapashta Parmeshti Puroga, Brahma, Shiva, all demigods, they brought their instruments. They're trying to play, but again, failure. They can't. They can't cope up with the steps of Krishna. They kept their instruments there. But the funny thing is that everything in Braj, consciousness and emotions, there is nothing inert or matter in Braj. Everything has some emotions and consciousness. Seeing the Supreme Lord dancing, and demigods, they are not able to cope up. The instruments start playing their own. Imagine if Mridanga is lying here, or Veena is here, and Veena and Mridanga, sitar, santur, everything just start playing their own. Because they're feeling we have to serve Krishna. The mood of service is so prominent in Braj. Everyone wants to serve Krishna. And Krishna is trying to boast himself that there's no one great dancer like me. He's trying to show off to whom? His friends. Be careful. Don't wrestle with me. I'm more powerful than you. You all are witness. I'm dancing on the hoods of snake. Have you ever seen this earlier? Ever you heard this before? No one can dance on the hoods of snake. Not because it's snake, but because it's so slippery. If you throw oil on the ground and invite everyone to dance here, what's going to happen? Huh? No one can come for the other days for attending this festival because broken. It's not because Krishna is showing off that I'm dancing on the hoods of snake, but he's showing off, no one can do this. It's so slippery. And you see my steps, my movements, no mistakes there. You see? And his friends saying, come on Krishna, it's not you. So what do you mean it's not me? He said, it's just the blessings of your father. Your father prayed for you and he blessed you. And because of his blessings, you're able to accomplish difficult tasks. Otherwise, you can't do anything. Krishna is sweating, my goodness, I'm doing so much and they're not even praising me. This is how the friends of Krishna tease Krishna. That teasing of friends is love of his friends for Krishna. And Krishna loves to hear his tease. He loves to. This is called Prem Raja, the realm of love. There's a realm of love. No one can dare point out to Krishna, tease Krishna. Outside Braj, no one can. No one have their strength or even thought or in their dreams. No one. What to speak of demigods and demons? Even there are some associates like Hanuman. Can he tease Ram? Not at all. Hanuman can't tease Ram. His mood is so submissive and servitor mood towards his worshipable Shri Ram. But the glories and the beauty of Braj is where teasing Krishna is pleasing Krishna. Teasing Krishna is a pleasure. And Krishna loves this. He don't like formalities. If a friend say, oh, you know, you are son of king, you are prince, and we are just ordinary. No one cares. You are prince in your palace, but you are my dear friend. So Krishna, it's not your glories. This is the blessings of your father reflect on you. You can accomplish such difficult tasks. Otherwise, you can't do anything. But the point is, Krishna is considered to be the best dancer, right? That's why one of the name of Krishna is Natvar. Natvar Nagar Ranga Bhajore Man Govinda. Tu hi Natvar, tu hi Nagar, tu hi Bal Mukunda, Bhajore Man Govinda. Hindi bhajans, Braj bhajans. Natvar Nagar. His Natvar means the best of all dancers. But there is another great dancer whose name is Nataraj. Who is Nataraj? Shiva. Who is Shiva? Destroyer. Who destroy the whole universes. But Shiva is also the best amongst all the devotees of Krishna. And Srimad Bhagavatam described friend of Krishna. Sakha. Shiva is considered as Sakha of Krishna, friend of Krishna. So his name is Nataraj. Nataraj means he is very good in dancing. He is the king of all the dancers. But from whom Shiva has learned the art of dance? From his dear friend or his worshipable Krishna. So can we say Krishna is the origin of all the dancers? Yes? Yes or no?
Yes.
No. No. Oh. When I say no, everyone said oh. That's the beauty. You getting my point?
Yes.
That's the beauty. That's Braj Ras. Krishna is dancing on the hoods of Kaliya, that's not Braj Ras. Sakha is teasing Krishna and is pleasing with that, that's Braj Ras. Krishna is dancing so expertly, that's not Braj Ras. But from whom Krishna is learning the art of dance, that is Braj Ras. Enough? To learn some dance or music or cooking or driving, we need one guru, right? A teacher. Who can be the guru or the teacher of Krishna? He is Supreme Lord. You getting my point? What's your good name?
Monica.
Hmm?
Monica.
Monica. You getting what I'm saying? This is Braj Ras. He has one guru, a teacher in Braj. A famous guru of Krishna is Sandipani Muni. That's in India, Ujjain, where Krishna spent almost 64 days in Gurukul, in his teacher home, as a student, and learned so much. So much means 64 arts. 64 arts he learned from his teacher. But there is a special art which no one can teach, and only one and only one and only one, a great guru in Braj can teach this. That art is the art of how to reciprocate, or even how to develop, or even how to present, or even how to relish the art of prem, the art of love. Krishna is hankering for this. Therefore, who is that guru of Krishna? Bolo Shri Radha Rani ki Jai. Radha Rani is the guru of Krishna. Krishna learned the art of dance from Radha Rani. Is there any evidence he accepted Radharani as Guru, and he got training from her. There's not any evidence as such. But then how Krishna learned the art of dance? And where he's learning the art of dance? These two important for us. How and where? You can't just learn dance anywhere on the streets or in any park. There has to be some nice place, right? With all facilities. The learning place of Krishna to learn the art of dance is called Radha Kund, a special pond which is not, the pond is always at water, right? This pond, what I'm seeing Radha Kund, for those who are not familiar, those who are familiar, they already know. But those who are not familiar with this, pond is always filled with water, right? But this pond, Radha Kund, is not just mere water. This Radha Kund is what? A melted form of Radharani. She manifests herself in the form of a pond, in the form of waters. Krishna chose this the best place, and this is the highest place, the center point of the whole universe, Radha Kund. Center point of the universe. The highest place, the topmost place in Braj, where Krishna is there to learn Braj Ras. And not directly from Radharani. Not directly. How is learning? Kasmad Vrinde Priya Sakhi Sapad Mulukuta Aso Kunnan Ranjan Kimha Purate Nitya Shiksha Guruka. Krishna secretly, without telling his friends, without telling anyone, because then otherwise he will not get any praise. Secretly he is going Radha Kund and is watching the creepers, the plants, the trees, the flowers. And what is seeing in them? The postures of Radharani. What does that mean? Radharani, she danced at Radha Kund, and all those creepers and flowers and trees, they hold on the impression of Radharani postures. When she is dancing like this or this, any posture, they just embrace those postures of Radharani. So they get impressed in each and every creeper and plants and flowers there. Krishna knows this very well. He's so clever and sharp. He secretly goes there and he sees each and every creeper there. So imagine even the creepers, even the flowers, the trees and plants. As I said, nothing is inert or matter. They all have emotions. They all have feelings. So when they see Radharani dancing, they embrace those postures of Radharani and they get impressed on the leaves and trees and everything. Krishna is watching those and he's trying to imitate and learn from them, all those postures. And by getting training by seeing those postures, he got so well trained that he's trying to impress everyone. He's trying to impress everyone. Therefore, in that Braj Ras, who is the topmost? It's not Krishna. The topmost is the Guru, the teacher of Krishna. And who is the Guru, teacher of Krishna? Radharani. Bolo Radharani ki jai. She's the Adhar, she is the foundation of Braj Ras. Without her, nothing can be accomplished by Krishna. Nothing. Nothing. He is zero without Radharani. And who is Radharani? The energy of Krishna. The female part of Krishna. The energy. Energy is always feminine. Bolo Shiyawar Ramachandra Maharaj ki jai. Ki jai.
Prasad Day-1?
Yes? Oh, give this cheer. Swagatam, swagatam. Oh, we have this cheer. आ जाओ। 5 मिनट पहले आपको यहाँ पर रखा था। मानो फल को प्रकट हो भय प्रकट कृपाल दीन दयाल कौशल्य हितकारी आ जाओ रामचंद्र महाराज जी की जय Please welcome with clapping. This is Brajras. When sadhus comes, then Brajras is complete. The festival is complete. अच्छा ठीक है बोलो श्री राधा रानी की
राधा रानी का ही नाम ले रहे थे
I'm going to speak few more minutes and I'm going to hand over mic to Ramchandra Prabhu.
I have come in a trans-mic era.
Trans-mic era? No worries. Achha. So, what I was saying.
Without Radharani, nothing can be accomplished by Krishna. Who is Radharani?
What pastime I was speaking? Monica?
Dancing.
Dancing. Krishna is learning the art of dance. This is Brajras. Where Krishna is learning, not the teacher. So everything what you going to find in Brajras is totally opposite of what we conceive or what we understand. Where, as I said, where teasing is pleasure, where the friends of Krishna, teasing is a pleasure. Teasing is pleasing. Where Krishna is not a teacher, Krishna is a student. This is Brajras. Because there are two very important rivers flows in Braj. Two rivers are there. Can you name one? Jamuna. And there's another river also flows there. No.
Prem.
Yeah, because Haripriya, she follow my lectures, that's why she knows. There are two rivers. One is Jamuna and other river is Prem Nadi. The river of Prem. And Prem Nadiya Ulat Vati Daha. The stream of that Prem, love is not straight. It's always crooked. It's always crooked. Where Brajras, the beauty and the speciality of Brajras is where Krishna is not a teacher, Krishna is a student. Where Krishna is not supreme. His darling son of his parents, Yashoda Maya Nanda Baba. His very close, intimate friend with his friends, and his beloved of Radharani. That's the beauty of Brajras. Otherwise, Brajras is not complete. Where he is a student, he learned the art of dance from Radharani and Radhakund, and he posed himself that I am the best dancer. But credit goes to whom? His teacher, Radharani. This is Brajras. Then, he posed himself as a great singer. Aji Murali Baje Prema Vrindavane Navayanuragini Shama Suhagini Abhisar Chale Radha Kunjavane Murali Baje Prema Vrindavane. Krishna is playing his flute. Yeah. And Krishna also very fond of singing. And because he has very sweet voice, he is little arrogant. And which is very much inherent and natural in him because of course he is Supreme Lord. And he captivates everyone's mind with his sweet singing. So those who know some little background of music, the note goes to sa re ga ma pa dha ni sa ni dha, then comes da down. While singing, especially not amongst his friends, he knows my friend is going to tease me. So when he comes towards his gopis, his beloved, his loved ones, especially Radharani, and there's specific, there's Lalita Vishaka, the girlfriends of Radharani. He tried to pose himself. There's no one in comparison with me. No one can defeat me. And while posing himself, showing off himself, he goes singing, and he touched the fifth note of the singing. Fifth note goes very high. Our Gurudev, he used to describe this pastime so beautifully. And he used to take alap. Alap means when one goes high singing. And Gurudev, once upon a time, by describing this, he also sing alap. Alap means, for example, just I'm singing, and in the middle of the singing, if I say Radhe, this is not fifth note. This is not even two. Fifth note goes very high. When a singer, he goes so high in that notes. Krishna is posing, and all the Sakhis, they're watching. All the gopis, they are watching this. Oh, wow, great. And Krishna is getting more. Okay, good. They are so happy. I'm impressing everyone. He always trying to give his impression. But sorry. He always get defeat in his impressions. He's trying to touch fifth note. And seeing this, the most closest or intimate friend of Radharani, I'm going in very simple words. Her name is Lalita. She comes forward and she says, oh, you're singing fifth note. And with the same song which Krishna is singing, she goes from fourth to fifth to sixth and goes to seventh note. Singing along with Krishna, goes to seventh note. And she's just right with Krishna. Seventh note. Krishna is hearing this and he's also sweating. Goodness, I can't reach seventh note. My limit is fifth only. Only five note. I can't go beyond. And how wonderful is Lalita. She goes to seventh note. Hearing this or seeing this, Radharani, she felt compassion on Krishna. Because you're my student, right? Guru always have compassion on students. Teacher always have. So, then she comes forward, and along with Lalita Sakhi, Lalita Devi, she also sings and goes to seventh note. And to a surprise, Krishna is wondering, what? Even Radha can go seventh note. But her mood, the important point here is, her mood is not to make Krishna feel bad or let down. Her mood is to please Krishna. So what was her intent to sing along with Lalita to go to seventh note is not to displease Krishna, but to serve Krishna, to make him feel happy and not him feel bad. So she go along with Lalita Sakhi to seventh note, and she bring Lalita Sakhi back to sixth and then fifth, so that Krishna can sing along with us.
Nice.
And even though Krishna is singing, of course it's nice. This is Braj Ras. Every activity of Radharani is there to please Krishna. This is Braj Ras. And that's why I said in the beginning, how a bumblebee sits on lotus when the sun set, it can't even pierce apart. It can't even go beyond that petals, the soft, tender petals of the lotus, because it gets totally controlled and captivated with the love of that, the nectar of that lotus. Similarly, Krishna is captivated with that love of Radharani in Braj. And only Radharani is the one who made Krishna drink the nectarian Braj Ras. Getting my point? Is getting too high? Yeah. So Krishna learns. He learned this art of singing from Radharani. He's also very fluent and very expert in playing a very good instrument. What is that instrument in the hands of Krishna? Flute. Which have three important names. Three different kinds of flute Krishna carries. Vamshi, Venu and Murali. And three of them have different numbers of holes in that. And size is different also. This is explained by Rupa Goswami. So that means, in other words, he is carrying 3 cell phones to call upon his loved and beloved ones on different occasions. Yeah, he's very fond. And when he played flute, he impressed everyone. Everyone just get inert, get stunned to hear the flute of Krishna. When the deer, they hear the flute of Krishna, they just get stunned, and without even blinking their eyes, they only hearing and only hearing. The birds, they sit on trees, they're not even blinking their eyes, they sit on trees to just hear the flute of Krishna. It just captivate everyone. Everyone gets stunned, but those who supposed to get stunned, they get mobile. They start running. Who are those? The gopis, Radharani. They come running to Krishna. They come running to Krishna. Is that the glories of the flute of Krishna? He posed that I am very good in playing flute. But how is possible if he is a student and Radharani is Guru of Krishna? Then the Braj, Rasik, those are great saints of Braj, those are always immersed in Braj Ras, they describe this. It's not the glories of the flute song of Krishna. Then what is the glories? The ankle bells which Radharani is wearing, the jingling of those ankle bells get echo in the flute of Krishna. The jingling of the ankle bells of Krishna, Radharani, get the sound of that, get echo in the flute of Krishna. And Krishna is thinking, I'm playing that flute. No, there's the ankle bells of Radharani. Understand? He's getting all credits, but there's someone behind him who's performing all those wonderful activities. Krishna posed himself, I'm very strong. And the best expression of his strength, he's lifting a hill. Such huge. 7 miles, right? 7 kos matlab 7 miles. 14 miles? Okay, 14 miles. Huge hill he's lifting on his pinky. And he's thinking, I'm doing this. Of course, everyone saw this. And we also hear this. But even in that, there's no glories of Krishna in that. Of course, there's glories in that. But there's someone behind Krishna who's doing this. Because if I don't have any energy, I can't even lift a phone. If I have no energy. Especially I can't lift in my one finger. I want to speak of lifting a great hill. Govardhan hill. What is that energy? That energy means Radharani. She don't even have to hold that. Krishna was even holding. She don't even hold that. She only lifting Govardhan, that hill, with her glance. She's that powerful. She's lifting Govardhan hill with her glance. So who's teacher and who's student? This is Braj Ras. where the Jagat Guru, one who's the instructor, who spoke Bhagavad Gita, is a student in Braj. This is the beauty of Braj Ras. So we hear many prospects of Govardhan Leela. Actually, on Friday, Saturday, I wanted to speak in detail Govardhan Leela. There's so many details and so many beautiful pastimes. Sachin Prabhu asked me to speak pastimes. I'm okay, I'm doing good. Okay. Yeah, to please host. Otherwise,
Otherwise what?
otherwise they will make me ghost. So we're going to hear in detail Govardhan Hill, the pastime of Govardhan, Viraj. But one beautiful story about Govardhan, very rare, very rare. What was the purpose of Krishna lifting Govardhan Hill? Fear of Radharani, that's all. Fear of Radharani? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Fear of Radharani? Yes. Krishna is Shat, Drisht, Anukul and Dakshin. Shat Drisht means when he tells open lies, white lies. And what is that? He also get invited to the counterpart of Radharani, and her name is Chandravali. Yes. And she also serves Krishna. So she also loves Krishna, and Radharani also loves Krishna. Then what is the difference? Seems like no difference. From material perspective, or two ladies loving the same person. From material language I am saying. But Braj Ras, speciality of Braj Ras here is Chandravali's counterpart of Krishna, Radharani. Both love Krishna, but there's gulf of difference between their loves. What is that difference? What is that gulf of difference? Tadya bhav and madhya bhav. Hear this. Chandravali mood is the name of one gopi, for those who are newcomers and our guests here. Chandravali is a gopi who also loves Krishna, complete love Krishna. And Radharani also loves Krishna. But what is the difference? The difference is Chandravali keeps this mood, Krishna, I'm yours. When I say I'm yours means I'm submissive to you. Whatever you say, whatever you believe, I'm always there to serve you. That's only my mission, my love. Only to serve you. Tadya bhav. That I'm yours. But what is the love of Radharani says? You are mine. What's the difference? Say one and the same thing, right? I'm yours, you are mine. It looks like same. Looks like no difference. But there's so much difference. So much difference. Saying that I'm yours, there is submission mood is there. And Radharani mood, Radharani love is, you are mine. You are mine means I have complete rights on you. The mood is submissive mood there. Is something more higher than submissive. You know, submissive appears very good, looks very good. I'm submissive to you. You know, if a wife says to husband, I'm so much submissive to you. Good luck to the husbands. They're so happy to hear this. You know, but there is another level of this submissive mood. What is another level? I have so much love for you, so much love for you, so much love for you. I have complete rights on you. Rights means not in a negative controlling nature, but in a loving controlling nature. I can please you the most. Radharani mode is like that. So this is called Madhya Bhav. And the comparison is given as a comparison given as ghee and honey. Can anyone, I mean, I can't do this. Can anyone eat ghee like this without any spicing, without any other mixture in that? Just take a spoon of ghee and eat. I can't. It's too smelly. Even there's big potency in there, but it's not so much palatable, right? But honey is so sweet. Huh? You don't need any other supportive ingredient to give taste in relishing honey. Honey is so palatable. Just eat like this. Keep on eating. It's so sweet. But don't eat much. This is the mood of Chandravali and Radharani. Chandravali is like ghee. And Radharani is like honey. Don't need any other supportive ingredients. She herself alone, with her all moods and emotions, alone, she controls the all-controller, Krishna. She controls the all-controller one. All demigods are submissive to him. The entire creation is submissive to him. He controls everything. But who controls Krishna is Radharani. Imagine how much strength and powerful is Radharani. Not Radharani, physical, muscular strength. The strength of prema and love. This is Braj. Where there is so much strength in the love. Love can control you so easily. Love can make you mad. Love can make you... Love here means prema. Can make you anything. Can make you dance. Can make you sing. Can make you anything. This is the most important part in Brajras. So the fear of Krishna. Shat means when he tells open eyes. He was in the camp of Chandravali, in the Kunja. Kunja means the grove. And she served Krishna. So getting a little intimate, please forgive me. Otherwise... So when she's serving Krishna, she's having so much decorations on her body. And there's a special thing which is called alta. You know alta? A red lac which they put on the soles. You know, red lac. That's very common in India, in villages especially. Huh?
Everyone puts on.
Yes. Red lac. So, Krishna was having nice time with Chandravali. And because of he was getting served by, means the loving served by Chandravali, put in that words, when he came from the camp of Chandravali, he was coming towards Radharani. He is already delayed. He is late coming to her. And he know very well she is going to get very upset. So what Krishna did? While he was walking close to Govardhan, he heard from one of his messenger, Duti, that Radha is coming to check on you. She found out you are with Chandravali. And Krishna was having that red leg everywhere on his hands, on his feet, on his chest, because he was also serving Chandravali. Now what to do? Radharani is coming and she will see all that. Krishna, he tried to put all that red lag wherever on his hands and feet. He's trying to rub on the stones on with shilas of Govardhan. जैसे मल देते हैं ना? So that when Radharani comes, everything should be clear of. Means I'm like clear. So he's trying to rub everywhere and all the... And he saw Radharani, the fulgence, not even the Radharani, the fulgence of Radharani is approaching towards him. He got more scared. He said, if she comes here and see red lac, she will immediately detect and understand it's from Chandravali. So what he did, he lifted Govardhan like this. He lifted so that she can't even see that. And to make this occasion more gracious, He called upon everyone, all Vrindavan Vasis, come here, come here. You see the beauty of Govardhan? You can see the bottom of the Govardhan is full of all jewels. And when heard this is another story, not about the Indra and all that. This is Rasik story. है ना? सुना कभी बारी? सब आ जाओ, everyone come, everyone come. They all came running, and they saw, oh, goodness, we never saw this Govardhan, so precious, so many diamonds there. Oh, why Krishna called upon everyone? Because if Radharani is there and she is going to see that, later she is going to chastise me very badly. And if I have everyone around me, Radharani will think I am just creating a festival and I am just enjoying with my all inhabitants of Vrindavan, my associates, my family members. So when everyone is around, even in the family, if wife's very upset and she is going to shout, she is mad at you, start calling your kids, come here. Dad, mom, come here. When everyone's around, she can't do anything, right? Krishna is very tricky. It's not Sita, it's tricky. So everyone was there, assembled there. And he started drumming this. Now when he saw Radharani is approaching very close, more close, and she's also seeing something is wrong, something is wrong. Why it is like this? He has to lift such a big Govardhan and call upon everyone, something wrong. And she's looking around here and there. And Krishna is seeing in the sidelong glances of Radharani where she's staring and where she's looking. Because she is very expert, she is very sharp. She can very easily detect something is wrong there. Very easy. So then Krishna is thinking, goodness, if she will see even one spot, I'll be in big trouble. Because I can do everything. I can lift any great burden. But I can't lift the man, means the sulky mood of Radharani. That's something which is very difficult. It already happened before. I'm going to tell this tomorrow. It's already happened before. Some suspense is also good, right? It already happened, and it took me so much efforts and endeavors to pacify her. Again, if she sees this is going to be the last one. I don't know what she's going to react on this. So there's still marks there. What to do? Krishna ordered Indra, you are my servant. Okay, you are my servant. I appointed you. I gave you this position of Indra. Today is the time you have to help me and serve me. So shower as much as you can. Krishna starts showering. Oh, Indra starts showering. Boom, boom, boom. Heavy rainfall. One drop is like a trunk of elephant falling on Govardhan. But again a problem. If that rain drops with that red leg going to fall on the ground, Radharani will immediately understand something wrong. Then Krishna said, Shiva, we are very good friends. You are my best devotee, right? Vaishnavam yatha Shambhu. I'm in trouble today. Come and help me. See, Krishna is so scared. He engaged everyone in the service of Radharani. Shiva came. Yes, Prabhu, I'm coming. He brought his trident and he started moving like a chakra. Not allowing any drop to fall on the ground. So no red leg with a drop on the ground. Everything is dry. But there was still a possibility. Krishna is looking towards Shiva, saying, what if even one drop falls? Shiva, please help me out. Something you have to arrange for. Say, don't worry, Prabhu, don't worry. I'm going to call upon Agast Rishi. Rishi Agast means one who swallowed the 7 oceans like this. 7 oceans. You can't even drink 7 buckets of water. He swallowed the 7 oceans. So Shiva said, don't worry, I'm going to call upon Agastha Rishi. Krishna said, Agastha, come here and swallow all water. Agastha swallowed everything. Finally, Radharani is there. She can't see any one small clue that Krishna was wrong. Krishna said, finally after 7 nights, 7 days, 7 nights, I'm over with this. No more sulky mood of Radharani. Bolo Shri Giriraj Maharaj ki jai. This is Braj, where that Krishna, who can make everyone fearful and scared, he himself is scared and fearful from the anger. The anger means what? That anger? The anger of love of Radharani. This is Braj Ras. This is the festival of Braj. Gaur Premanande. So here we end with the first day of Braj Ras. Tomorrow we are going to hear more Harikatha. I'm handing over the mic to my senior, Shri Ramchandra Prabhu. He is Braj Ras Rasik. So, he's very good in speaking of Braj stories. So, we hear from him for a few minutes. I know everyone is hungry, but few more minutes. This is a festival of God. Yes? Please give this mic.
Just give